Hey guys, it's Tracy. Today's video is a financial planning for 2024. I'll be going over my monthly bills, our annual bills, and our sinking funds. So for 2024, I did not purchase a budget book. I did purchase some printables from Pennies, Not Perfection. I purchased her bill tracker, her calendar, her pay yourself first monthly budget, and pay yourself first paycheck budget. It was a bundle. So that's what I'm going to use for 2024, and I'm going to add these to a binder. So I'm going to start with our monthly bill tracker. So before I start my budget, I'm going to use this tracker to look over what bills I need to pay. This section is what I want to pay with paycheck number 1, and this section is what I would like to pay with paycheck number 2 if the dates align. The first bill is the water bill, and that's due on the 17th, and that amount varies. Then we have Google storage that is on the 18th, and the budget amount is $2. Then we have trash due on the 18th, and the average is $36. The electric bill, we have solar, and for most of 2023, we did not have a bill, but I do know that in the future, there may be some surcharges. Gas bill for heating our home, that amount varies, and I do not have a due date because I'm going to just pay it with paycheck number 1. Then we have sinking funds, property taxes, and insurance. I have to save $350 every single month to be able to pay those 2 bills. Then I have lawn services. He comes bi-weekly, and it's $60. And I also have to save our annual bills, and that is $115. So then for paycheck number 2, this is a new bill, and it's a Raging Waters. It's a water theme park, and this is just a seasonal pass for the summer that's due on the 22nd, and it's for $29, and the last bill will end in May. Then we have Hulu. This is another new bill, and that's due on the 22nd, and that is $3. Then we have car insurance for 2 vehicles due on the 23rd, and that's $171. Then we have Giving. It's St. Jude due on the 25th, and it's $21. Roth IRA is an investment account that we increased to $450, and that's due on the 26th. Then we have our internet due on the 26th, and that's $20. Life insurance for 2 policy, that's due on the 28th, and that's $92. Another Giving is World Vision due on the 28th, and that's $39. And then for paycheck number 2, again, lawn services for $60. And here's a little note down here for other giving. Each paycheck, we're going to pay our tithe. We're going to give some offering and extra giving. Okay, so that's our monthly bills. So for our annual bills, I mixed it up because I want to go by month, like for, January through December, what is due. So property taxes and home insurance, $350. Everything else that's listed here is an annual bill. That total, I have to save $115 a month. So for January, there isn't a bill due. And then February, we have our first home insurance payment. We're able to pay our home insurance in 4 installments. And then property taxes are twice a year. So first payment for the home insurance is $322. In March, we don't have anything due. Then in April, we have our property taxes. The amount is $1,415. I did apply for an exemption, and I was approved, and that reduced our property taxes by like $75. So I overpaid in December. For April, I have to pay $1,371.74, and then after that, it will go back to $1,415. Also in April, we have our CPA, and that's $350. In May, we have our second payment for home insurance, and that's $322. In June, we have our PlayStation subscription, and that's $60. In July, we have our AAA, and that's $144. Also in July, we have Sam's Club, and that's $122. August, we have our third home insurance payment, and that is $322. August, one of our vehicles registration is $319, and then we also have dog registration, and that is $65. We don't have anything due in September, nothing due in October. And then November, we have a Ring camera subscription, that's $100. Also in November, we have another vehicle, our second vehicle, the registration, and that's $159. Our fourth home insurance payment, and that is $322. Then we have Costco. I share that with my son, and I'll be giving him $30. And then we have in December our second payment for property taxes, and that's $1,415. The total is $5,467. And also wanted to make a note here for my car insurance. I don't have a payment in April or October. How did I get to our property taxes, $350, and then our annual bills to be $115 a month? So property taxes and insurance, the total is $4,118. If you divide that by 12, we have $343.15, and that was rounded up to $350 a month. Our annual bills was a total of $1,349, and if you divide that by 12, it's $112.42, and then we round that up to $115 monthly. So those are our annual bills. And then we're going to go over our sinking funds. So for our sinking funds, I save a little bit at a time for expected and unexpected bills. I can save monthly, by paycheck, or just random months. But let me go over them. So I have a mini emergency fund. This mini emergency fund I like to have just to protect my main emergency fund, because I don't like to get into my main emergency fund. I don't know about you, but I don't like to get into that fund. So my mini emergency fund, the goal is $3,000, and I want to save maybe $25 a month until I reach that goal. So that, of course, is going to take more than a year, but that's okay. And that mini emergency fund is going to cover car maintenance or repairs, home repairs, and any large medical expenses, and maybe, I don't know, pretty much anything else that's going to prevent me from going into my main emergency fund. Then we have events. This is going to be only for my immediate family, and that's going to take care of any, like my grandkids' birthday parties that I may want to help with, weddings, bridal showers, baby showers, anything like that. So I want to be able to save $25 a month. And then, of course, if there's going to be a big event, I have to save more, but minimum $25, and I don't have a goal. Then this is the exciting part, because I am going to do a $20,000 savings challenge. The minimum amount that I'm going to save is $400 a month, but I do have a starting balance, and I have to, save some other money. So that's going to be bonuses, my child support money, maybe our tax refund, anything like that. So I'm going to challenge myself to be able to save $20,000, and that is going to go for my 50th birthday, which is in 2025. And then also I want to do a small kitchen renovation, like paint the cabinets and get some new countertops. Okay, and then after that, we have our property taxes and insurance, and I already went over that. We have to save $350, and then I went over our annual bills. We have to save $115. So these three are the main ones that I'm going to save for. Then I have a fully funded emergency fund, and I do not share that balance. And then I had an extra account, and I didn't know what to do or what to like label it or what to save for. I changed this category to gifts, and pretty much gifts for everyone else, like family or friends. I cash flow it, but if I can and I have extra money, I'll save maybe $25 a month. So these are my sinking funds for 2024. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, and let me know what you're saving for 2024. And I hope you are able to follow my journey for my 20K savings challenge. I'm super excited, and we're going to see if we meet that. All right, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.